Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, everyone. This is Chris Blair. Just sitting in a park. Got a little bit of work done. Good to be back in Japan. Anyway, yeah, excited, guys. We're going to do an awesome free training webinar tomorrow. And I'm going to talk about that free training. This is 100% free training, open to everyone. We'll talk about that free training here in a second. I'm sure that the live is coming through. Check my Facebook. Yep, we are definitely working. Okay, good, beautiful. All right. Okay, great. Good to see you, Steven. Good to see you on. Gonna wait here, guys. What I've noticed about these live streams is, okay, so first of all, when I queue up the live stream, it takes just a little bit of time for people to get on and gather. So, just enjoying some coffee here. Had a really good trip to the United States. Saw my saw my parents, saw my grandparents, saw my parents. I saw all three of my brothers. It's probably the first trip in a while that I saw everyone, right? It's usually when you have these family gatherings, right? You see most of your family, there's always one or two people who can't make it, and that's the way it goes. But in this entire case, I saw all three of my brothers. Two of my brothers are married with kids. I saw their kids and their wives, and I saw everyone. It was great. This is one of the reasons why I decided to go back at that particular time, because I realized, and if things were queuing up, I think to line up people's vacations and being able to, because some people live in Seattle, some people live in Los Angeles. Although I went to Los Angeles to see one brother, he couldn't make it out to Denver. But anyway, the one brother who lives in Seattle, who brought his whole family out to Colorado, where I grew up in Denver. And so it was actually the most expensive time for me to fly back, because summer holidays is the most expensive time. There's a big holiday season in Japan, and the tickets just go through the roof. I mean, I paid for my flight. I was like, as I was pushing the button, I was like squeezing my eyes, because it was literally almost 3 times what I would normally pay, because it was the prime summer holiday in Japan. It's even more expensive than the end of the New Year holiday. But I just figured, fuck it. I mean, this was like, it was just, the stars were aligned. I could meet everyone, all my entire family on this trip. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. You know, even though it's expensive, it's ridiculous expensive, I'm just going to do it, because, I mean, I literally got to see, I didn't go to Seattle, I got to see everyone but one brother in Colorado, and hung out with them for a good 4 days. It was great. I mean, 4 solid days, and then I flew to LA, and I spent 2 days with my other brother in Hollywood. It was just a great time, and I'm glad I did it, but it was more expensive than usual. But hey, sometimes you gotta make sacrifice. Okay, now what are we talking about here, guys? First, I want to talk about tomorrow. What's gonna happen tomorrow? This is gonna be a webinar. The reason it's gonna be a webinar format is because, guys, some topics are better taught, or are easily taught via live stream, right? Just off the cuff like this. And some topics you can't really teach well via live stream. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, and it's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, be 10 a.m. here in Japan for me, 9 a.m. if you're in Singapore. I'm bringing Singapore time up because you'd be surprised, guys. There's a lot of internet marketers in Singapore and Thailand. I mean, 8 a.m. in Thailand, right? So I think that everyone knows what it is. Okay, so I'm be talking about what I call the eight magical keys to creating a 7-figure ecom store. Okay, a store that does 7 figures in revenue, a store that's a sustainable asset that has a real brand, a store that you can sell. Okay, this is going to be a massive webinar, and I'm going to be 100% transparent. Obviously, the devil is in the details of these things, right? I mean, in 1 hour webinar, I can't cover every single topic in detail, but what I want to do is give you a roadmap where you want to go, and where you want to go with your business, right? Where you want to take your business, and what you want to have set up in place so that you can create a store that's a 7-figure store, okay? And it's totally possible. And I want to also talk about something about this. I'm actually going to make a webinar, actually a live stream about this, and that is Facebook ads are not performing. People are complaining Facebook ads are not performing, guys. I should do a video. I'm going to do a video live stream on this, guys. It's August. Okay, I have been in this game since 2012. This e-commerce. You know what? In 2012, people complained that Facebook ads are not performing. There must be some algorithm change. In August 2012, they complained. 2013, they complained. 2014, they complained. 2015, they complained. 2016, they complained. 2017, they complained. And now 2018. If you go into Shopify Group, oh, there has to be some massive algorithm change. Facebook ads are not converting. Guys, this is such bullshit. And I understand why people just, it's bullshit, guys. Facebook announces algorithm changes. They don't just make sudden changes to their advertising. I mean, they make tweaks here and there, yes, but big, massive changes, they announce it. Here's what's going on, guys. It's summer. What did I do in summer? What did I do this summer? I went to Thailand for a vacation. I went to America for vacation. I traveled for 2 weeks. I spent my extra money on traveling. You think I was online looking at ads to go shopping? That's just me. And so that's what other people do. Summer is August is one of the hardest times to sell because of summer vacations. People are spending they're not online as much, right, as usual, right? They're not sitting there looking at their phones or whatever to buy. And they're not spending as much money. And most people are living paycheck to paycheck. I have a lot more discretionary income than most people do, right? But I'm still not spending money on buying online. And so, what's up for something I really need? I actually bought one thing online this month, right? Because I needed it, right? I wanted it really badly. So, and a lot of people are not selling stuff that people want really bad. They're selling stuff that people think are cool and funny, but they don't necessarily need, right? Okay, so first of all, this is a rough time to sell. Okay, and second, another thing is, guys, is that you need to have a unique offer. So if you want to sell this time of year, you make unique offer. Push discounts is what I recommend. It's one way, or a unique cool product, right? Or a unique summer-related product. I talked about it before, right? Summer-only product, right? Some sort of summer special product, right? Something that's unique for summer. Okay, so this is by the way, summer season's almost over, so it's a little late in the game if you just saw this video now. This is advice about some unique stuff. But one thing we're pushing for summer, we push flip-flops. It's out flip-flops this summer. Just did so with that. Maybe it wasn't the best summer product. Next year we need to come up with something even better. But the point is, we came up with a summer specific product, and I'm going to be 100% transparent. Our success with our summer specific product, I was not happy with it. It wasn't bad either. We just did. So it doesn't mean that the concept is wrong, because I had students in my mastermind coaching group who came up with some great summer products, and they crushed it this summer. And says, well, people can say, Chris, why don't you just copy what your students do? Well, guys, I don't do that, right? I don't just jump on my students. That's not cool, right? I think only once or twice I actually I saw a student selling this product. I thought, wow, that's really cool. That would work right. And I actually reached out to students and said, hey, I'm not a competing niche. Yeah, it's a great idea. You mind if I emulate that product? And both times, because I'm a good coach and I give them time and they like me, they said no problem. But I actually asked permission in advance. Okay. And the thing is, guys, here's the other thing is, so many times people say, well, what's the best selling thing? And the thing is, you know what? Every niche is different. Every niche is different. I can't answer for you what the best selling product for your niche is, because your niche is different than my niche. Okay, and you should know the answer to that. This is tough love. You should know your market so well that you can make a good estimate of guess what the best selling products could be in your niche. Right? The fact that you have to ask me that question is not a good thing. Okay, all right, so register for this free training tomorrow, which is going to be the 8 magical keys to creating a 7-figure store, and I'm going to answer some questions now. All right, so let's take a look at the questions that come in. Let's see what kind of questions we're getting. Hey, Bradley, I see you on. Raul asked one question. Do you think I should wait before I raise my budget on ad set after I get at least 10 sales? Raul, if you've been on my scaling webinar that I did, I never recommend raising budgets at all. I don't raise a single budget at all. There's 14 other ways to scale without involved in raising budgets. I think that's an idea that doesn't work at all. Watching from Seattle, looks like a nice day in Japan. It is a beautiful day in Japan. Check this out. Check out that beautiful sky. It is going to be a beautiful day in Japan. Absolutely. What are you trying to do about video here? I don't really understand your question. Pawitni. Things are going well, Trevor. Good. Thanks for reaching out, my buddy, my friend. Okay, so again, tomorrow night, United States, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Japan time, 9 a.m. Singapore, 8 a.m. Thailand time. I'm saying because our media countries with a lot of internet marketers. I don't know what time it would be in Australia. No, Australia depends on the time zone because there's so many different time zones, like an hour, 2 or 3 hours behind Japan. So it'd be morning time. Well, actually, no, ahead. They're an hour or 2 ahead. Australia, your morning, right? I don't know the exact time there. We're going to be doing a free training webinar on the 8 magical keys to setting up a 7-figure store. So register for that webinar and we'll see you there. In the meantime, I'll answer any questions you guys have. Raul says, give me a method for scaling a winning ad set, please. I did a free training webinar on that a while back. So anyway, I did a free training webinar on that about 2 weeks ago. There's 14 different methods that we use, and none of them involve raising budgets. And by the way, Ra, why are you always typing in big letters, man? I don't get that. Why are you always typing in big letters? Okay. Well, I mean, the easiest way is to set up new ad sets and always target something new. So just duplicate the ad set and change the targeting. Duplicate the ad set and change the targeting. It's called expand scaling. Duplicate the ad set and change targeting. All right. Okay, it doesn't appear to be more questions, so all right, we'll see you tomorrow on the webinar. Again, it's the 8 magical keys to setting up a 7-figure store. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Register there with a link I put in the post, and we'll see you on the webinar tomorrow. I'm excited to teach you guys this. Oh wait, hold on, we got another question. Just use the keyboard to change that, Ralph. Here we go. Troy says, anyone on the fence and looking for superior coaching or training, get involved with Chris. He'll get you going in the right direction and kick your ass while he's doing it. I was lucky enough to have some one-on-one with Chris, and even though I've been in the industry for a long time, he immediately saw stuff I needed tweaking. Thank you, Troy. Thanks for the testimony. I appreciate that. Guys, yeah, I've been doing this coaching and training for a long, long time. I've been doing it since 2014, plus running my business since 2012. Different e-com stores and sites I've ran. And I have a lot of experience. I can see a lot. I've seen a lot. And so I can often see the things that you guys cannot see. And here's the deal. When you're in the frame, you can't see everything, right? When you're part of the frame. Guys, I always reach out for help with people. Some friends of mine, I'm involved in a mastermind group that I pay $5,000 a year to be part of, because I can't always see what's going on in my business, right? It often takes a third person. So guys, I suggest you get in my Ecom Vantage course. Go to ecomvantage.com/VIP. Or if you're interested in private coaching, you can message me. I could, you know what? Christmas is coming. I'll take on one new student at this time. One person, one new one. So if you want that spot, private message me. All right, we'll see you in the next video, guys. How do I kill it? Where the heck?
Thanks for watching the video. To watch the next one, click right here. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here.